in our day-to-day dealings with other people, encountering difficulties, communicating, influencing, and understanding are going to be commonplace. But one thing that's easy to forget is that people do not intentionally become difficult. People don't intentionally misinterpret what you're saying, and people don't intentionally resist in most cases. There's a field of study called neuro-linguistic programming, or NLP, and it deals with helping people to influence change within themselves by giving them tools to kind of reprogram their brain, if you will, when they're trying to change something about themselves. And one of the key principles of NLP is that people work perfectly. That's actually the quote. And it does not mean that everyone is perfect. It doesn't mean that everyone makes the right decisions. What it means is that people make the correct decision based on their perception of reality, their situation. And I really like this because it's just a really easy reminder that if I'm dealing with any sort of interpersonal difficulty, I can look at it from the perspective that they have their own reality, and I need to understand what that reality is because they're not being difficult on purpose. And so just keeping that in mind allows you to move on from the difficulty and look for solutions instead of kind of dwelling on the idea that this person or this group is just difficult. There's a high chance that the resistance is actually being shaped by the organizational culture and goals and expectations more so than that person's personality. And so you need to be looking for what those influencers can be. Is it company culture that is resistant to change instead of the person being resistant to change? And does that give you a line on a different way to approach the problem or a different way to frame the thing that you're trying to accomplish? Sometimes just putting it into different words that more closely align with the culture can make the difference. You may not be told directly that what's causing their resistance is pressure from the organization or from, others on their team, for example. And so you have to be able to ask the right questions and try different reframing options for what it is that you're trying to accomplish. But paying attention to potential organizational influences is really at the heart of this problem.